Everyone talks about Bali, Thailand, Dubai, but I chose Paraguay. In this video, guys, I'm going to run you through 4 reasons why I chose to get Paraguay residency. So I'm just going to get straight into it. First thing, boys, is tax. Okay, obviously, this is the biggest reason. I was traveling already and I was still paying taxes to Australia. It just made no sense to me. I wasn't really enjoying my time there that much, and I was already kind of a nomad. And so I thought, why not? If I'm outside, let me get my taxes set up. And within Paraguay, they do tax you at 0% on foreign earned income. So if it's something you want to set up, you are making money online. To me, it's just a no-brainer to obviously set that up correctly and get that sorted. Obviously, you save a shit ton of money. For me, I'm going to save, 30% of my money just by doing this. And I'm super glad that I've sorted it out. There's more reasons though than outside of just, tax. And one of them is that it's actually a very solid base. Okay. When you're a nomad, it can get fucking annoying because you're bouncing around in different countries all the time. And you're living out of a suitcase. It's really not a sustainable life to live. At some point, you need to have a home, you need to have a base to store your things, and you need somewhere you can really focus on your work, right? And there's only a few certain amount of places that I would choose to be able to kind of be in this zone, be in this mode and routine. And I look for certain things. Before I came to Paraguay, I obviously came here to get the residency. I didn't realize that it was actually going to be a solid fucking base as well. I changed my mind and me and my brother decided to actually stay here, right? We don't need to stay here to keep our residency active, and we don't need to stay here to keep our tax active. We literally choose to be here because it's one of the most optimal bases to have, in the fact that it's very, very convenient. The weather's pretty good all year round. There is a really, really solid high value network here, obviously, because they're coming for the right reasons in, tax and everything else. And it's just where I set up for about 6 to 8 months of the year, guys. Another thing that's good about a base is if it's very cheap, right? If it includes all these things I just listed and it's also cheap, obviously your lifestyle is really, really good. And so, you can just outsource whatever the fuck you want and live a very, very automated life, right? You want your cleaning done, you want your cooking done, you want to get food delivered every day, whatever it is, you can get it done. And life's just very, very smooth. And that's what I value. Now, that's the second reason. Super, super important to have a base if you're a nomad. If you don't, you will not make as much money as you want. And you're just going to be a goose running around the world. And obviously things aren't going to be the way you want them to be. Now, the third reason is, don't know what's going on here, but third reason, plan B. Now, I am the last guy, guys, to think about plan B options and, conspiracies and wars and all this crap. But the truth is that what happened to me during COVID and how I got trapped in Australia and I had to literally ask them and send them a letter to leave, in which they denied, by the way, for the first time, I realized at that moment I did need a second residency. Anything can happen. You're just silly if you don't have one, right? So that is the third reason why I got it. Now, if something bad does happen, Paraguay is a perfect option for a plan B. No one fucks with Paraguay. No one even knows this country. And so if you are a guy that's actually more on the side of, thinking about these things, it's just a nice bonus to have, in my opinion. And for some people, it's the main reason they're fucking here. But anyway, good to have either way. Obviously, if you have the residency, you can stay here visa free, which is kind of linked to the base. You need to have a visa, you don't need to worry about visas when you have residency, right? And so if it's your base, obviously you don't need to hop around and fuck around. These guys in Thailand that are doing these visa hops and shit, I just don't understand that at all. What are you doing? Fourth reason is just other. There's just a couple other bonuses you get with this residency, guys. And they are future passport. So if you're looking at getting a future passport, a second passport, you do have that opportunity down the line. I believe I need to stay here for 9 months each year for 3 years once you get permanent. This to me is not super important, but I know I need to get it. It's just good to have it, guys. If Australia end up sussing citizenship-based tax, then I'm in trouble, right? But if I have a second passport and I give myself the option to make whatever decision I think is best at that point in time. Now, I don't know what I would make during that time and whether I'd give up my Aussie passport and just, run around with the Paraguay one. I don't know. That'll be a big decision. But either way, I want the decision there to be made and not forced just to have one. So obviously there's other reasons as well. The more passports you have, the better. This residency is super cheap and very quick to get, right? It's one of the best residencies to get, and it also is one of the cheapest. It's like there is no real downside to getting this. There's no trade-off to getting a Paraguay residency. And there's no crazy investments required to get it either. And so the access to be able to get it is very easy, very simple. And so that's another reason why I got it, guys, right? And why I'm glad I got it. It's one of the best decisions I've made. And the fact that it just kind of covers all bases in terms of like many reasons outside of just tax makes it way more valuable, especially for the price that I paid for it. Now, guys, I was supposed to get Panama residency, and my brother got it. That's where I was supposed to get it, and I missed out because they changed the rule. These residencies always get harder, no matter what. They never, ever, ever get easier. So if you're on the fence about it and something you want to do, I highly recommend doing it earlier than later, because what might happen to you is what happened to me with Panama. Because I missed out on Panama, I had to come to Paraguay. Now, looking back, it was technically a blessing in disguise, but it doesn't usually work out that way. So if you are interested, guys, and you do want to get Paraguay residency, feel free to book a call below with Paraguay Pathways. This is a trusted business that I use for my residency, where they can help you out with the residency setup and also sort out the whole tax side of things as well, according to your situation. Outside of that, guys, that covers everything in terms of what I want to talk about and why I got the residency. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Happy to help. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next. Peace.